Hey, welcome to my journey to another weigh-in. Now, first, let's discuss. Look, yes, I am all decked out for Halloween, and I thought, in honor of the coffee cup I picked this morning. Oh, look, another glorious morning makes me sick. I can't do as good as Bette Midler, but if y'all know what movie this is from, I wore my earrings in honor of my coffee cup. If you know, you know. Let me know. So, we will talk about this coffee in a moment. Let's talk about this weigh-in. You know, I think they sold the Blue Beast. I hear vehicles and looking to see, because I used to know it by sound, but I ain't seen it since whenever we were sitting out last before it got too hot. I ain't seen it. Anyway, what I weighed? I weighed 248 for a gain of 0.4, and that puts me at 129.1. Almost back to my 130, 129.1. Well, let me just tell you. Okay, first let me just tell you, this coffee is terrible. Sometimes you get what you pay for, and then sometimes you find a deal, because, oh, that's great. This is that grinded coffee that they had at Food Line. I've never heard of it. It was cheaper than the Food Line brand, and I'll drink the Food Line brand. So this is my first cup of it. I mean, I'm going to drink it, but I am not going to enjoy it. After I drink this cup while we're talking, hold on. Let me just give it another little test. This school bus is coming anyway, so hold on. It don't even taste like coffee. It tastes like, I don't know. But it's not good. It's not good. So I'll drink this one, and then I'll probably take those cups out and put them for backup, for emergency coffee. Now the other one, the Hawaiian blend, it was good. The Food Line Hawaiian blend, I had that yesterday. It was good. It was. See what I'll do? When it turns cool, I get out my percolator, my Corningware percolator. I don't know why. I don't use it all year long. I've tried, and then I don't. But when the weather turns cool, I have to dig it out. So I got my percolator. I'll have my first cup in the morning, a K-cup, because I'm very impatient. I'm not going to wait for it to perk to get my first cup, because when my feet hit the floor, I got to have my coffee. And then I'll go in there and I'll perk up some for the rest of the day. So that's what I've been doing. And listen, you see I got my jacket on, because it's nippy out here. Even though I think it's supposed to get up to like maybe 80 today, I think. 79, something like that. But I don't feel no humidity, so it should be really nice. Gosh. I took my nails off. And I broke some. It's probably going to do my nails some good to not have those stickers on. Maybe they can regenerate a little bit, because I have pulled off the top layer of some of my nails. My thumbs, the rest of them seem fine, but my thumbs are the worst one. Now, I guess we was going to talk about weight. I mean, that's why you're here. You know why I gained? And you know what? I'll tell you this. I am thankful it was only 0.4, because I was expecting pounds. I really was, because I ain't cared this week. This has just been a week, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I didn't care. I didn't care. I wasn't trying to lose weight, but I wasn't trying to gain it. But I wasn't trying to lose it, because if I was, I would have eaten better. I mean, I wasn't actively out going, well, I sure ain't going to try to lose weight this week. But I didn't care whether I did or not. Does that even make sense? I know some of y'all get where I'm coming from. I know you do. That's that big white truck. So hold on. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was this week. I didn't feel good a few days. Not sick, just my body didn't feel good. My back's really been giving me extra fits. You know what I think? I think it knows I'm fixing to have my knee fixed, and so it's like, remember me? Oh girl, I remember you. I ain't forgot you. Trust me. Y'all remember? That is why the first surgery I was working towards was to get my back surgery. And then that's when my knees got worse than my back, which was hard to believe because when my back was, Lord, there's my husband. What's he doing home so early? He must have been coming down the road. Let me, hold on. I'm gonna make him say hey. This coffee kind of grows on you. You hear his talk radio? What you doing home so early?
Man, I've been hammering that.
I know you have, because it is early. Say hey.
Hey, where man?
It's my peoples.
Is your peeps?
Yeah. Say hey to my girls.
Hey, peeps.
Say hey, girls.
Hey, girls.
Yeah, I was sitting here talking. I said, Lord, that's my husband. What's he doing home so early? You was hammering down to be home this early because it just turned daylight.
Yeah. Shoot,
You never get home this early.
Yeah, I got the shoot. I got off the yard at almost gate time, 8:30 last night.
Oh.
And shoot, I was in Atlanta by 1 o'clock. Took my 30 down there, eat, hooked up, all that. Shoot, I come straight on up. Didn't take a nap.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, you're going to be tired.
Didn't had no traffic, Gastonia, nothing. I just went. It was great. I mean, it was.
Did you hear that, Susie? He said no traffic in Gastonia.
Yeah, I mean, it was nothing. I just hammered down straight on through. Never.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm back in the top on 6:20. I fueled, washed my windows, all that stuff.
Man, you did good.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, he's going to crash on the couch. He didn't get no nap. He'll be tired. He'll be sitting there watching TV. Next thing I know, I'll look over and he'll be... Bless his heart. What was we saying? What was we saying? How I didn't care this week. I don't think I was depressed. I mean, could have been. I mean, y'all know. But I was just in one of those moods. I get in them. I get in them. Now, when I'm sick, you can forget it. I don't care what I eat. If I'm sick, if I don't feel good, food's the last of my concerns. I don't worry. But another thing is I ain't tracking. I know. Y'all tell me I'm supposed to track, and I know I'm supposed to track, but I ain't. And I know that's getting me, which it wouldn't have bothered me this week. Even if I tracked it, I'd still eat it. I eat all kinds of stuff this week. I still can't eat a lot at one sitting because my stomach won't hold it. But it seems to go down quick, and then I can eat again. And what I'm eating is nothing I should be eating. Snacks. I can't even remember what kind of snacks I'm eating. I was eating some of my popcorn. I got that drizzled popcorn at the Dollar Tree that when I was cleaning, redoing my pantry, I found it. I didn't know I had it. I forgot about it. So I've eaten some of that. I've eaten some tater chips. I ate one bag of them ketchup chips I found. Did I tell you I found them ketchup chips? I ate one bag of them. Oh, I made some pumpkin bread, so I ate some pumpkin bread. I ain't had no cookies or cake or nothing. I ain't eat right. I ain't eat good meals. Like protein meals, I hadn't been eating my protein. I just ain't. And I gotta get better at that. Because, everybody should have their protein, but that's what they push on us having the surgery. You're not gonna lose weight if you don't eat your protein. Well, I have, maybe not like I should have, so I don't know. But I know this. I'm glad I'm still under 250. To go to the hospital under 250, I got to buckle down between now and Monday. Because I don't think they're going to weigh me. But if they do, I want to be under 250. I don't want to take no chances. But, we was talking about being decorated. Holly come up Monday, and she helped me get my house clean. I still need to vacuum and mop, but I'm kind of saving that up to the end. And then we got everything decorated for, I quit rocking that and make y'all seasick. Everything decorated for Halloween. It's more sprawled out than it was because, and I'm doing a little video. It'll probably be a dumb video. Of what I have ready for surgery. You know how I've been prepping food and putting it in the freezer. Well, I have my pantry. I have items stocked up there. So I told David, I said, and other little things in the freezer. I told him, I said, I didn't go crazy. I didn't buy like a case of corn, nothing like that. I said, but I have anything you think you might need to cook and not have to go to the store unless there's some special recipe that's got some, special ingredient that we don't have. Or like fresh produce or something like that. He might have to go get. But as far as frozen and canned goods, I think I got him covered. Tammy Joy. Tammy Joy's the one that wanted to see my freezer, so that's why I'm doing a little video. I don't know, y'all might like it, y'all might think it's dumb. It probably is dumb. That's okay. That's okay. But Tammy Joy said we should get David to do a cook with me. I wonder if he would. I wonder if he tries a new recipe or whatever he does, if he would let me film him. I mean, I could stand there on my walker and hold the camera, He might would let me. I don't know. Oh, my nose is itching. But he's a good cook. He is a good cook. But you know what? He had to cook for himself as a little boy. I ain't lying. I ain't trying to speak ill, but his mama was either working at night or just not cooking for him. One or the other. Because he'd tell me, he said, if I wanted to eat, I had to cook it. So I'm like, that's why he is like he is now. If there's anything he needs done, he does it himself. He's just that person. He don't push nothing off on me. I have the things I do in the house that are my responsibility. And it seems like replacing the toilet paper is my responsibility. I don't know why that come up, but because that was just what was fresh on my mind from yesterday. When you use the last roll, you leave the door open to it's a little cabinet, and it has two little shelves. That's where I put our washcloths, because he has washcloths and I have washcloths. They're different. We like them different. And then the bottom is where I put the excess toilet paper, and the roll holder is right on the side of the cabinet. I just put it right on the side of the cabinet. So it's just sitting there pointing at the toilet. Well, I pulled the last bit of it off and reached down there to get me a roll of toilet paper, and it was not in there. And the cabinet door wasn't open. So you're supposed to leave the cabinet door open to signify there's no toilet paper in there. He will use the last of it and just won't replace it. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's just unwritten my responsibility. So there are unwritten rules. I want to sound like rules. He's not like, whew, you know, nothing like that. Unwritten things that I do, and he does. I do inside the house. He does outside the house. He does the cars. You know, he does his own laundry. He cooks his own breakfast. I have never been big on cooking breakfast. I mean, I just ain't. My kids, they was fed before they went to school, but it was not my favorite thing in the world. But David, he comes in and he knows what he wants to eat. When he comes in from work, he knows what he wants to eat. He comes in, he sets his lunchbox down, and he starts cooking immediately. And within a blink of an eye, he's sitting down eating. I mean, he's got it down to a science. Some mornings he wants this, and some mornings he wants that. And it's not necessarily if I have breakfast ready, that's going to be what he wants, just because he wants different things. Like tomorrow, he wants hamburgers. And when I said he wants hamburgers, I guess I didn't specify he wants them for breakfast. He gets tired of breakfast food. So a lot of times he'll get taco stuff. He'll have tacos for breakfast. But tomorrow, we're having hamburgers. So he does that for himself. He's a very self-sufficient man, although he likes for me to cook and, you know, keep the house clean. I'll say that and laugh because I am not a good housekeeper. Y'all, back in the day, I mean, I did housekeeping. I would get on my hands and knees with a brush and clean my floors because it was the floor covering, like what I got in here. And I can't do it. I can't get on my hands and knees. It needs to be gone over with the brush because it's floor covering, you know, vinyl, whatever it's called, and it's textured. So there's like divots, I guess you could say, down in the texture where dirt lands and settles and will not mop out. And so my cream-colored floors, when we lived in the trailer, which I loved my trailer. It was so pretty. Oh my gosh, we bought it brand new, me and my first husband. It was so pretty. I had it decorated so pretty. Everything matched. It was country. I had all kind of decorations, and it was small, and I had more decorations in it than I got in this big house back here. I don't know how that works. I don't know. But I would get on my hands and knees with a brush and a bucket, and I would scrub them divots out and get that floor. It would turn, you know, grayish looking from the dirt, and I'd turn that floor back shiny cream color like it's supposed to be. I can't do stuff like that no more. I would have, when I'd come in from work, when I worked at the trading company, I'd come in the middle of the night if RJ wasn't there. A lot of times before things went, you know, whatever, he would be at his daddy's house, and I would come in and I would turn on in heat of the night because it was on TV, and I would start cleaning. And I mean, I would clean that house top to bottom. I kept my house clean, not no more. Joan said the other day, I have said it before too, you can't eat off my floors. I bet you money you could eat off her floors, Joan. Girl, I bet I could eat off her floors. I bet the 5-second rule don't apply in your house. It's probably the whole 1-minute rule. Let it lay there. But listen, I've told y'all before, my house ain't filthy, but you can't eat off the floors. I'm here to tell you,
It's embarrassing.
I told y'all, should I have dusted before Holly come to clean or just wait? Well, I waited. But before she come, that day, Sunday before, I packed up all my whatnots. So cause I decorate all my, I got bubbles or something coming up under the TV stand that my TV's on is an entertainment center. I don't even think they make entertainment centers anymore. It's the kind where the TV went down the bottom. It was my mama's, and I got it from her. The TVs we use now are on top, so I just decorate down there. And then the shelf I brung in from my pantry room in there where Claire's tank was, it didn't have anything on it, but where I packed everything up, wrapped it up, put it in boxes, got it out in the big room. You could see where that stuff was set. Yeah. I knew you could, but until you actually take it off and look, you don't realize. That's what my mama said, bless her heart. She had that cataract, took off. She got to go back and do the other one, but she had that one. And she called me. She said, oh, I can see. Say she could see colors and everything, but she said, my house is filthy. She said, I couldn't see it before. So it makes a difference. I can see mine. I just don't look. I just ignore it. I'm a little chilly. But we got all that done, and today, because I bought her some more stuff at the Dollar Tree, I asked her yesterday when she wanted to get it. She said she wasn't sure, but she did want to go to Ollie's today, and maybe we could go together. I said, well, I can meet you there, because it's down in Concord. It's like in between her house and my house. So meeting there would be about halfway, pretty much. Maybe a little farther for her. Well, she gets on the interstate. So she said she wasn't sure the way Jacob slept yesterday. He only took a half-hour nap. She said, I don't know how he's going to sleep tonight. She said, I don't know if we're going to be sleeping in the morning, if he's going to be up bright and early. So she'll just have to let me know, So I don't know what time we'll be going, but I'm assuming we're still going. So if I get anything, I'll show you. Oh, okay, I'm going to say this to you so that when I'm editing, I know I'm going to add a little Happy Meal video on at the end of this, because I got some Happy Meal, and it was very sweet. So I want to share that with you. What else? This weight business. I'm mulling over. Listen, I know what I'm supposed to eat, but I don't know if I need more tracking accountability. Like, should I pick a plan? So I know I'm supposed to eat protein, and if it's got points, like that, the healthy plans, have points. Just take the points, because when I do eat protein, it does fill me up. It lays down heavy on my belly, but it holds me off longer than this bunch of carb business I've been eating. Some days I hadn't really even eaten meals. I just snacked, just snacked, and that's not good. I can't snack my way through the day. I've got to have good solid meals. And I had to eat breakfast several days. I had things to do, and I just wouldn't eat breakfast. I got to eat breakfast. I got to start my day off right. I got to eat breakfast. I got some liver mush in there. I'm gonna fry me up some liver mush today. By the time I get through with this, David, he'll be out of the kitchen, so I won't be in his way. But I'm like, I'm saying, do I need Weight Watchers? I know it's on a lot of people's, what list now, but listen, I ain't mad at it. I was looking at it, and they're not forcing the Ozempic and Wegovy on nobody. They're giving them the option. At first, I was like, no, they don't belong in the drug business. But they keep it separate from their regular Weight Watchers. They're just offering it as an option. Now, do I believe that to take those medications, you should actually have to physically see a doctor? Yes, I do. So that's one thing. But to just join them, like to be online like I was before, it's called core. It's their core. It's not called core like the old core program. It's just their core program. So you just get online. So I was like, should I do that and just let my protein points stand? Because I know what I should be eating. Should I do Simply Feeling? Because all the lean meats on that are 0 points, and I don't have to track it, and I can eat a whole list of good healthy foods, and I only have to track the foods that I shouldn't be eating. So maybe that would deter me from eating them. Now, this probably month, well, no, they'll be in my healthy app. But I could quit at if I did do Weight Watchers. I'm just thinking, Weight Watchers, they have a good app, and it's a good accountability. The points are good accountability. I am not counting calories because I'm not paying attention to my calories. When I'm on plan and doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm paying attention to my protein, and the calories, I just let them fall where they may. So that's why I'm thinking, or do I do the Better Balance Plan and Healthy, the one that's more like the blue plan of Weight Watchers? Or do I do the current Weight Watchers plan at Weight Watchers? I don't know. What do y'all think? Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. I take y'all's thoughts to mind. I just feel like I need to do something that's going to make me track and make me stay more accountable to weighing and measuring my foods, because I have to get a value for it. I looked at keto on Healthy because you eat your protein there, but the way the macros are, I can look at it and say, oh, okay, I don't have my protein yet, or I got my protein yet, but it's just aggravating because your so-called points are carbs. So it limits you to like 20 carbs. Well, at the pre-op anyway, they said keep it at 30 carbs or less. So you have to keep up with, if you're going over that, you just have to look at the macros at the bottom. You can't keep up with the top carbs. So that's aggravating. I don't know. And listen, Simply Feeling was where I started. Y'all know that. But I guess, when I do Simply Feeling, see, that's another thing. I know I get 49 points, and neither the Weight Watchers app or the Healthy app are going to show 49 points. So then I have to keep up with that point too. I want something easy. I don't want something that makes me have to do a lot of thinking, because I tell you, I hate tracking. I hate it, and y'all know I do. It is the bane of my existence. But I need something that's going to make me accountable. Because, well, this week I wouldn't have been accountable. Whatever I ate, if I was a tracker, I'd have just put it down, which I put it down anyway. if I was tracking, but I didn't care. I just did not care what I ate. I feel like I do now. Now next week I done told you if you didn't watch my meal plan, I'll just tell you right now. David's gonna be home all next week to tend to me, and he'll be cooking all the meals. And I see it. I will eat whatever that man fixes me because he's doing it for me. I don't care if he hands me a piece of chocolate cake and says this is what I got for supper. I'm gonna eat that chocolate cake, which he ain't gonna do that. I'm just giving you the extreme example of whatever he feeds me, I'm gonna eat it. Like I said, I'm not gonna eat as much as he's gonna feed me because he'll probably pile my plate up. Even though you tell him not to, he'll do it. But the food that he chooses, he told me he's not going to use up my casseroles and whatnot that I froze. He wants to save that for me when he goes back to work to make it easier on me. Yes. I thought that was sweet because I told him, I said, "But you got them casseroles and things?" He said, "No, I'll figure out something. I'll figure out something." That's him. I'll figure out something. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He got this package yesterday. He bought a fuel line for that tractor. Just a fuel line. The package was delivered. It was a cardboard box, but it was pressed down flat. And there was a rip in the cardboard, and some of the plastic inside bag was sticking out. Well, he went there and he said, he got up and he checked on it. He goes, "Somebody stole my fuel." I'm like, "What?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Hold on." He opened it up. He said, "I knew it felt too flat." Where it had been open, somebody pulled the fuel line straight out. Because it's not something that would have wiggled its way out of that little hole. You see what I'm saying? That would have been a feat if it could have done that. So he's got to call them today. He had to put in a thing to Amazon. He's been trying for 2 weeks to get somebody to call him back about a part that was supposed to have done been shipped and delivered. He's done paid for, and they won't call him back. So he went to Amazon to try to get a refund. Well, you can't get a refund because you hadn't contacted the seller. So it gives you the option to contact the seller. Well, we contacted the seller and told them, "Give me a refund." So if they don't, then we're going to try to get it back from Amazon. Because there ain't no sense in, you know what, people just, you just don't get the same service that you used to get. And y'all know that's the truth. Y'all know I ain't lying about that. There is it's just not the same as it used to be. I don't know. Customer service just ain't there no more. I don't get it. Was that all we was talking about? I don't know. I don't know. I think that's all. This coffee grows on you, but it still don't taste like coffee. I'm still gonna put it as a backup. I would definitely buy some more of that Hawaiian blend. It said hints of caramel, chocolate, and smoke. I ain't taste none of that. It was just good. I can't taste nothing like that in coffee. When it'll say hints of, no, there ain't no hint of nothing to me. When you see my Happy Meal, got one tea Joan sent me. It's good. It's good. So, well, I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna go on in there and see if I can't make me some liver mush. Liver mush, let me tell you, in case you're new here, I've explained it because somebody always asks me, excuse me, what's liver mush? Liver mush is, they call it liver pudding, but it is known as liver mush. It is pork liver, which is pig liver. When we made it homemade, pig head meat, cornmeal, and spices. And it's cooked down and made into a loaf. It's fully cooked. You can eat it cold if you want to. But the best way is to cut it and fry it in slices. And that is what I'm going to have. That is one of those things, you either love it or you hate it. And I will love it. My cousin, I call him my mama's cousin, even though he's my cousin. His daughter used to eat it straight out the refrigerator. I don't know what that was. She used to eat it straight out the refrigerator, which I've done before too. It's good. I like to fry it with some onions sometimes. You can't freeze it. That's the one thing about it. You can't freeze it because it gets crumbly. And then when you try to fry it in a slice, it'll just break up on you because I have tried. Listen, me and Mama used to go over here in the country and get fresh homemade liver mush. They just make it, put it in a little tinfoil pan, and we'd go over there and just get pans of liver mush. She knew somebody that had everything. You want to pick some figs? Okay, I know somebody with a fig bush. You want to go get some corn? I know somebody with a garden of corn. You know, go pick some peas? Let's go pick some peas. We go up to Patterson and pick tomatoes. We go up there and pick strawberries. She knowed somebody that had something to get, and she taught me. She said, anybody offers you anything, she said, you always take it and you thank them. She said, because even if it's something you might not have been wanting or needing at the moment, she said, you take it and you do something with it. She said, because then you tell them no, and they might not offer you anything else, and then the next thing might be the thing that you really need. So you graciously take people's offers. I mean, maybe somebody would offer her, let's just say figs, I'll just say figs, a basket of figs, and she wasn't in the market for figs, but she got fig jelly out of it. You see what I'm saying? So, you offer me something, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to do something with it. Big truck. Oh my gosh. That is Jacob's favorite thing to say, big truck. How does he say it? Eeg-uck, something like that. And he says it loud. All he says, if he says it one time, he says it 1,000 times in the car. Everything he sees, a big truck. David's got, where we used to work, he's got a truck, like I mean, it's a big model truck, not really a model truck, but they sold them, you know, as keepsakes from the company, and he's still got his. The company's long gone. And so when we was in there cleaning the bedroom, Jacob was in there, and boy, he was climbing up on that bed. Holly put him up there, and he was looking up there, and he was holding his arms up because eeg-uck. Boy, he was having a time. I'm like, yeah, we can't let you play with that one, you know. So anyway, I can't wait to see him today. I hope we're still going. I hope when I get off of here, she will have messaged me. Oh, we're up bright and early, so we'll meet you down there because they open at 9. I would like to meet her at 9. Oh, well. I think I said I was going to go. How long ago? I'm really going to go this time. That's all I know. I don't think I know nothing. And I keep hearing dripping like it was raining, and it has not rained. But I keep hearing dripping. Maybe that's a bird. Do you hear that right there? Right there. Is that a bird? That sounds like dripping. There's no rain to drip. That's got to be a bird. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. So, day before yesterday, I was coming over here to, I don't know if I was coming to shut the front door, because sometimes I'll leave the wood door open and just have, so I can see out, or that one day I had the screen part open and then the sliding glass door in the back open, and it got cold in here that day. Well, I come to the front door and there was this little brown lizard. I meant to look it up and see exactly what kind it was. Cutest thing you ever seen. Have I ever seen one of those here? No, never in my life. I've seen them little blue-tailed skinks all over the place. Never have I seen this little brown lizard. I don't know if he looked, his face looked like a gecko, but he wasn't a gecko. He might have been an anole, or I don't know. I meant to look him up, like a common brown lizard from North Carolina, something like that. Anyway, he was about that big, tail and all. Maybe about that big, tail and all. He was, if you can see right there, he was climbing across that. And I looked, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I opened the door because I wanted to see if I could get him to jump on my hand. Well, he jumped off. I got a little milk bucket down here, milk crate that was used at my mom and papa's house where they delivered milk. That's the creamery thing. And I got a bowl of some succulents sitting on it. Well, he jumped off and he jumped over on that. Next thing I know, he was over here on the thing. I'm like, oh man, I missed him. Well, I come out here to do whatever it was I was going to do. I don't know. I seen him. So I went down to try to get him, you know. Well, he jumped up on this chair over here, and he climbed over in the chair, and he was sitting on the bottom, and I went up to him. I got a picture of him. I don't know if you'll be able to see him or not. If I blow it up, it might get blurry. If it looks okay, I'll stick it in right here. If it don't, I just won't. And I tried to get down there. He jumped around, went around the other side of the chair. He was not having me. Oh my gosh, he was so cute though. He's been out there on the garbage can. I see him on the garbage can. She said, I know it's the same one. I said, it probably is. He's making his rounds. I wish he'd come back up here. Because you know I love a good lizard. They're so, I just love a lizard. You know, I never knew when I got Flair how much she would mean to me. I just did not know. I knew when I met her, I fell in love with her. I had an immediate connection to her. And the next day I went to Repticon, I went straight over to her booth and said, can I hold her? She was the first thing I went to. And when they offered to let me have her, I was just like, I don't, have anything to put a lizard in, but I will figure it out. So home she came. I've been in love with lizards ever since. But anyway, okay, well I think that really is all I know. So I gained a 0.4, which I'm thrilled over because I was afraid it was going to be, ooh, that is a pretty red truck. See if y'all can see that in the, you see how bright red and clean that truck is? I ain't seen him around here before. So anyway, I really am going to go, golly. No, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. That's what we do on lives. Y'all go. Y'all. No, y'all go. So I guess I'll have live tomorrow, as far as I know. As far as I know, I'll have live tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So that's it for me for now. Okay. Love you, bye, me. I want to share my Happy Mail with you. So last week, I got a package. It was Amazon package. I told David, I said, this is to me, but it's squishy. I said, it feels like a stuffed animal. So I pull it out, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, this is a bearded dragon. So I read his little thing. His name is Bertwin. Okay. Let me see if I can read it. Meet Bertwin. He loves coffee, reading, and combing his beard. He loves to read books about magic and mystery, and it's even working on his own novel. Bertwin gets pretty distracted, so he needs a study buddy to help him stay focused on his writing. Will you help him write? So this is Bertwin. His birthday is July 15th, 2021, and he is a squishmallow. He is a little bearded dragon squishmallow. And it was from Tracy, Trials of a Long-Haired Girl. I thought, how sweet. So he's sitting here with my little Halloween pillow, and this is Flair's spot. This was her spot, so I thought, well, that's where Bertwin should be. So thank you, Tracy. It did make me smile. And then I got a box of Happy Mail from Joan. Her favorite tea company is tea shop is a tea affair up there at Lidditz. And a couple years ago, she got me a chocolate truffle raspberry, something like that. It was truffle and raspberry and chocolate. And they either don't make it anymore, they don't keep it in stock because I couldn't find it online. I've even talked to the lady, Joan looked this time, but she found this white chocolate raspberry. I said, let's try it. Look at it. Doesn't it look delicious? It smells delicious. So as soon as we get off of here, I'm going over there and try me some. And then she sent this. You know I've never seen this. Sweet Harvest Pumpkin from Celestial Seasons. I've never seen that flavor before. So, yes, I would definitely try that. And then this was one of my Dollar Tree wish list items. None of my Dollar Trees have them yet. So, they may not ever get them. But I just thought it's so pretty. And that little flower is raised. But that's just so pretty. And I know exactly where I'm going to put it, too. I didn't know until I decorated the other day. But I know where it's going. And then, of course, it wouldn't be from Joan if it didn't have some cookbooks. So look at this. Taste of Home, Halloween Food and Fun. You know I'm going to have fun looking through that. And this Pumpkin Patch Cookbook, I don't think she told me about this. I think she snuck this in on me. So, I'm excited to read that. I think she snuck this one in on me too. The 4-ingredient cookbook. Listen, she knows me. If there's too many ingredients, I ain't making it. So that will come in handy to read while I'm sitting over here healing. And then some Taste of Home Healthy Cooking Annuals. There's 2018, 2017, and 2016, and I did not have those. So that is all my Happy Meal. Get my tea, my books, my little bird one. So there you go. Thank you, Joan. As always, I appreciate your kindness and generosity. So, and thank you, Tracy. I appreciate y'all for thinking about me. So there is my Happy Meal.